Microphone check. 1, 2. Alright. First time streaming in the daytime in a long time. Maybe a few months. What is setting up? Opening all my chats. Setting my windows up. Spirit of Rhea, or Spirit of Freya, what's happening? First time I caught you at this time? Yeah, I haven't streamed this time in a while. Shiv SS, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Edit by H in the house. How you doing, man? Are you guys ready? Cool look for today. Maybe it's my shirt. What's going on? It's not midnight. Yeah. Lollapalooza. Welcome, welcome. Today party started quite early. Yeah. I want to try and do some daytime streams again. So I'm like slowly getting back into them. Alright, I've been working on AlgoBlazer. I just want to continue the learn stuff, and I added some new features that I'm trying to test out as well. What time is it? It is 12:25. So we're gonna continue the sliding windows. Same time? Yeah, Eastern time. Our minimum end removals to target. It's midnight over there? Yeah, it's like noon over here, man. You are given an array of positive integers nums and an integer target. In one operation, you may remove the leftmost or rightmost element of nums and subtract its value from target. Each removal shrinks the array, so subsequent removals act on the elements that remain. Return the minimum number of operations needed to make target exactly 0 or -1 if it cannot be done. What are they talking about here, man? Remove the leftmost or rightmost element and subtract this value from the target. Leftmost or rightmost? I think I see what to do. At least today, try the Amazon OA for me. Oh yeah, I forgot. You asked me to do that. You gotta send me the link. I'll do it after I do this problem right here. Send me the Amazon OA and I'll see how it is. Shalve 122344. What's happening? How was your first job interview in big tech, high tech company? I was very nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I prepared for that interview for a long time. I studied for 5 months and I grinded every day for almost like 6 hours a day, and I couldn't even eat that day, man. I couldn't eat anything. I was like super, I don't know what the word is, but it was hard to sleep. It was hard to do anything, man. It's like life-changing interview, but I did all right. Now I passed it. Anxious, yeah, lots of anxiety. But once I took the interview, man, I felt like I got the job, you know, based on my performance. Even though I completely fumbled one round, like I straight up gave up in the middle of the round. I told the dude, "Hey, man, I'm not gonna be able to solve this. Let's just give me a next question," you know. I told him, "Give me the follow-up question, man, because this one is a wash." And even though I did so bad in one round, I think I did so well in the other rounds that I just felt that I was gonna get the offer, and I got the job offer, but I was aiming for L4, but they down leveled me to L3. But I didn't care, man. I'll take it anyways because L3 pay was like triple my current pay that I was making. Chat GPT? What kind of Chat GPT link, man? I'll sure you did great. Keep the positive vibes going. Thank you. But this was a long time ago, man. This interview was like 5 years ago now. Quite random question. How do you position your webcam camera to get this angle of you? Because it would be in front of a monitor. It is directly in front of me, and then I got my monitors on either side, and the camera is in the middle. Maybe one day I will do a video of my setup. This is like my 4th or 5th studio setup because I moved a few times. I think the fact that you accepted you couldn't solve the problem was a big plus. That works. I don't know if it works for me, man, but I don't think they can give you points for failing the interview. But maybe. I don't know. I don't have the original hacker rank problem. Alright, let's... Alright, well, I said I was gonna do... Alright, I'll do it first, man. Then I'll do the sliding windows. PC Sunjay, welcome to the party. What's happening? Knowing your weakness and accepting it does help. Yeah, I told the guy straight up, man. I told him I'm too nervous, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to calm my nerves in the time of this interview. So maybe let's just get a fresh start and I told him just straight up give him the follow-up question, and then I talked through it, and he says, yeah, that's how you'd solve the follow-up. I'm like, all right. I told him, don't worry, man. I know what's up. I'm just super nervous. And he left. All right, here we go. So, where's the question at? In Amazon's distributed storage network, certain critical data segments represented as a string, missing data, are unavailable due to synchronization issues. To restore these missing segments, the system starts with an empty string generated data and selects a base segment of length segment size. The following process then unfolds. The replication service generates a copy of base segment, appends this copy of base segment to generated data, repeats steps 1 to 2 until the frequency of all characters in generated data meets or exceeds their count in missing data. What? Given the string missing data and an integer segment size, determine the base segment that requires the fewest number of replications to satisfy this condition. If multiple base segment values meet this requirement, select the lexicographically smallest one. If no such base segment exists, return -1. Alright, let's look at the examples. Am I buffering? I don't know if I'm buffering. Mr. Love Pickle, welcome to the party. Good morning or good afternoon here to you. Wait, edit by H. I'm building a system where one feature can be fulfilled either internally or by different third-party providers. How would you architect it so the core business logic stays provider agnostic? Wait, edit by H. What are you talking about? If provider is equal to X everywhere and safely handles retries, webhooks, duplicate requests, payments, state changes, would you suggest strategy adapter plus state machine or something else? I don't know all these terms that you're throwing out there, but it sounds like you're trying to build some type of class that will integrate with some other service out there. I don't know, man. Maybe just build for one. Maybe some type of like inheritance OOP thing virtual function. I don't know any of that stuff, man. I don't even know what you're talking about, really. I don't know what strategy adapter is. How can I fluent in USA English? Can you explain? I speak it every day. Maybe practice it. Watch. I hear a lot of people watch movies and stuff. Which switches are in this keyboard? This is a bubble 75. I forget which switches are in here because I changed them recently. But before I used to have Aqua Kings, and those were really nice. I forget the current switches right now though. Alright, so back to this question. This is an Amazon online assessment question. So, missing data segment size. So the character frequency is A appears 3 times, V appears 4 times. VA to get 4 V's. Right, which contains enough. Oh, since both require the same number of replications, choose lexicographically smaller one, which is AV. Alright, so I think what we need to do here, what I'm thinking of doing is take a frequency count of everything and basically just order everything, man. So I guess if like, I don't know how to code it up because I can't test it on their platform, right? But I just count all the characters there and then make a string based on the characters in the string and sort it. So like this string only has A's and V's in it. So I'll just sort those characters, A and V, AV, and then that's it. I don't know, man, because it's talking about this is a base segment. That's what it sounds like. I am Samir here. What's happened? Looks more like endpoint design than dependency itself. You should design around the communication with the service and not the service itself, so you can leverage whatever vendor and avoid the lock-in. Student of ATSIS. What's up? Not much. How you doing? Can you give ChatGPT a question to put into code format with tests? I could, but that's a lot of effort, I guess. Use hashmap and binary search to do so. Wait, binary search for what though? Because we just need to return AV, right? Wait, segment size. What's the segment size? Oh, that it doesn't tell me. Segment size 2. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, I guess whatever ChatGPT says. What does it say? Binary search. I guess I don't fully understand the problem. But it would be better if I could just submit a solution. Is AlgoBlazer a new site? Yes, it is. Woolly Debugger. I'm actually working on it. It's still under development, but I think it's in a state where people can actually start to use it. You guys want to see the latest feature I just added, man? Something I like to do while I'm practicing data structures algorithms, especially on stream, is I always like to draw stuff. So I just added a feature where you can straight up just draw on the editor like that. Hide it if you want, clear it, and other people are supposed to be able to see your drawings if they spectate. So that's what I just added, man. I think I'm gonna be using that a lot. my chats, man? Oh, there we go. It's yours? Yeah. I've been working on it. I've been doing LeetCode data structures algorithm since 2019, man. Almost 7 years. I spent so much time doing that stuff on LeetCode, and I just pretty like frustrated with LeetCode not adding modern features or features that I think they could easily add. Instead, they just, in like the 7 years I've been on LeetCode, the only major update I've seen is they've added dark mode in 7 years, man. It's like, what the hell are they doing, you know? Excalibur draw, yeah, something like that. Add a dedicated tab for that, maybe. But I like having it right on my thing so I can just hide it. That's how I usually operate. Are you working on a nice problem again? As usual? Yeah, I'm about to start this problem right here. It's supposed to be, we're doing the sliding window section on this website, and I'm on the 4th problem in the section. I'm building a financial custody platform where customers send valuable items to us. The items move through transit, secure storage, transit back, and each stage may need protection coverage. That sounds intense. Why the input and output are highlighted? I don't know. What do you mean? Why is it highlighted? Like here? I don't know. Just style. You don't like the style, man? Real Bebra, welcome. It's good because it's like a highlighter pen. You can use it to help you break down the problem and work on a solution. Yeah, is this only on the editor? We'll be able to draw on the question tab part as well. Oh yeah, this is only on the editor actually. So you can't draw on the question tab part, but maybe that could be useful. Kinnison ships, what's happened? I'm on the way back home. Alright, get home safely. Add a disappearing pen too after 5 seconds. Alright, there's lots of suggestions. Let me just add it to the notepad, man. Here's another suggestion from Samir. Alright, maybe dedicated tab. Maybe. But I don't know. Alright, let me solve the problem now. Should I read it one more time? You're given an array of positive integers nums and an integer target. In one operation, you may remove the leftmost or rightmost element of nums and subtract its value from target. Each removal shrinks the array, so subsequent removals act on the elements that remain. Alright, minimum number of operations needed to make target exactly 0 or -1 if it cannot be done. Alright, so I think, yeah, sliding window for sure. Let me hide this thing. So I think I need the full sum. Let me look at the constraints. It's 10 to the 5th and it's up to 1 billion is the target. Numbers is 10 to the 4th, so I don't think we need to worry about integer overflow here. So I'll just have the sum as an int. Should I just accumulate? Is this how you do it? Do you think these types of platforms needs AI integration? What type of AI integration? So on AlgoBlazer, if you submit something that's incorrect, there is like an AI hint button, like why is my code not working? This Y button. I'm not about to click it because I don't have any actual code. I only get 1 a day, so I ain't trying to use it right now. if possible in the future, add stream option. It would be blast for teachers. Yeah, this is coming, man. Don't you worry, Shiv SS. The stream part is gonna be coming, but I'll write it down anyways. This is like one of the main use cases for AlgoBlazer. I'm hoping is like people who stream their studies live. It's easier to collaborate with people that are watching them. So people who are viewing can just go on to the problem and you know, you can spectate, you can see my drawings on your screen or whatever, you know. Alright, no C#. Oh, I'll add it to the list, Shandu. I only have a few languages first to test it out, but I have requests for C, C#, Swift. So maybe in the next time I add some languages, I'm gonna be adding a few more. So C# will be one of them for sure. Maybe some TypeScript as well, and Swift. No need for edit. Sometimes when I'm working with someone, I need to point out a part of the question so we're on the same page. Oh yeah, it's a nice thing to be able to draw over there. I'll see what I can do, man. If it grows, just don't sell to LeetCode. Hey, if LeetCode wants to buy it, man, they can have it if they give me the right amount of money. Alright, let me try and get this problem. So what I'm gonna do here for this problem is so I'm taking the full sum. So here's our array. Our sum is 2, 6, 8, 11 is a full sum. So I guess what am I trying to do, man? Am I trying to grow my window until our target, our actual target is going to be the full sum minus the target that they give us. So that's going to be 11. In this example, the target is 5, so 11 minus 5 equals 6. So our inner window target is like 6. So we're looking for a sliding window that is equal to 6. So once we get that inside, we know that the outsides add up to that target, and however big this window size is, we take the whole length of the array and subtract that inner window part, and that's how many moves we would need to make that target that they give us. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. So I have our sum here. What's next? Now I gotta find our, like, I'm gonna call it window target. Is gonna be the sum minus target. So how do you do this dang sliding window with a for loop? So sliding window with the window target, and I'm trying to save the biggest window that I see with that target. Alright, so I need my running sum. I call it window sum. So the first thing when I'm doing sliding window is I like to process the right pointer. So that means in this case I'm going to add nums r to my window sum, and I'm gonna say while that window sum is greater than our window target, then we need to shrink the window. So that shrinking the window means you subtract the left pointer from it. Yeah, and then now we just got to make sure that if the window sum is equal to our window target, that means this is a valid window, and we want to remember the biggest window that we've seen that's valid. So the biggest window is going to be the max of the biggest window and the current window size, which is r minus l plus 1. Right? And then I guess if we didn't find a biggest window, maybe this should be -1. So if the biggest window is -1, that means it's not possible. I'm gonna return -1. Otherwise, I'm going to return n minus the biggest window, and that will give us like how many elements on the outside of that window. Using Whoop or Google Fit. This is a Fitbit Air, man. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, Zach, I didn't see that. Dang, I thought I had it, but I don't. Expected 2. Alright, so let's try and debug what the heck oh, I see what I did wrong, man. I didn't increment my left pointer, so I just subtracted the left pointer without incrementing it to shrink the window. And I think that's my mistake. Should we test out the AI thing? So I'm gonna undo that fix where I increment the left pointer, and I'm just gonna submit, even though I know it's gonna be wrong, just to see if I click the AI Y button, why is it wrong? 1 hint left. Show me the hint, man. Karthik, what's happened? How you doing? Message retracted. Hey, douche, what's happened? Hey, Moshi Moshi douche. Thank you very much for the sub. Hey, I'm from India. Hey, welcome, welcome. I Shant Lohan. Alright, so the hint. Hey, wait, douche, I'm gonna put your thing on the thing soon. So look, it found my bug. It says you should check out when you shrink the window, you don't increment your left pointer. Very nice. Alright, let's alright, here we go. Douche, thank you very much for the sub. How you doing, man? A long time. I know I haven't been streaming in your hours, you know. Thank you so much. 2 stars. Alright, back to the problem. It got accepted. Very nice. I've also added custom test cases, I think, or like running test cases that fail, but I don't know how it works yet. We'll get there. We'll get there soon. Alright, next problem. Or should we peek and see what Zach is doing? Zach ain't doing nothing, man. He's just chilling. Alright. Can you please add shortcuts like Command Enter and Command... Yeah, I have that on my things to do. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've already have that tracked as a bug. Oh, Zach just want to test the chat. Yeah, it's working, man. Thanks for testing it out. Smart Coder, what's happening? Wait, I'm gonna read it 1 second. How was your trip? Which one was best? Japan, Korea, or Taiwan? For sure, you know I'm gonna say Japan, man. But I also stayed in Japan the longest. But still, even if I stayed in each country equal time, I think I'd prefer Japan the most. Smart Coder says you need a tiny upgrade to your UI. It looks a bit cluttered. You gotta make it more modular so you can expand, collapse sidebars as needed. So when you're focused on coding, it should be full screen. Yeah, so you can hide these sidebars. You can resize that, but that's about it. You can't go full screen on the editor. What you use for rag and model? What you talking about? Rag? All right. Try LeetCode. Rehan, what's happening? What do you mean try LeetCode? All right, next. I've just started DSA. Would you like to give me some tips? Oh yeah, that's kind of why I stream data structures and algorithms is, you know, help other people who are practicing. I started studying data structures and algorithms probably just like you to get a job in a big tech company. I started studying about 6, 7 years ago, and I got a job in 2021, but I continued studying because I kind of started to just enjoy the puzzles, and I guess also enjoy helping other people like learn this stuff. I struggled in the beginning, man. It's not that bad once you put some time into it. Why do you actually solve so many algorithmic problems? I don't know, man. It's just become like a part of my life, and I like solving them with everyone on Twitch or YouTube, talking about the solutions, thinking about like creative solutions for problems, or just thinking about using these data structures in ways to solve these crazy puzzles, man. It's just a fun brain teaser challenge. Retrieval augmented generation for AI hints. What? Oh, what's RAG? What is RAG a term, man? It's using Sonnet right now. It's like using sort to kill ants. I don't think so, man. Sometimes you have crazy bugs in your code and you just can't figure out what's wrong. And I've had that happen so many times. So dream to reach your level of knowledge. A just takes a little practice. I don't think I'm that crazy with it. What's your LeetCode rating? Also Codeforce's rating. LeetCode rating. Here's my LeetCode profile. Codeforces I don't do, man. I'm not a competitive programmer. I'm just a scrub, really. I don't even think I'm a knight these days, man. I fell off real hard, but my peak was 2132 right before all the AIs got really good, I think. All right. Where are we at? The next question in our sliding window category. Oh yeah, so he was asking me for some tips. I'm trying to build out a lesson plan or a study guide or a roadmap, whatever you want to call it, on AlgoBlazer that I think are the most important techniques to learn. I know there's like a lot of roadmaps or problem lists out there, but I think they're not all very, how do you say, it doesn't offer full coverage, man, especially in some of the more advanced topics, like say, I don't know, line sweep is one I don't see often in many of the lists, and the DP stuff, I'm going to separate out my DP categories. But I think maybe 5 years ago, DP wasn't very popular in interviews, but it seems in 2026, DP questions are fair game. Like bitmask DP, digit DP are more advanced DP techniques. But I think DP is something a lot of people struggle with that has become, I used to struggle a lot with DP, but now I think DP is like one of my favorite topics. Anyways. Currently in my first year of college and my interest in web development, but I will have to study DSA for the interview. Yeah, you will have maybe study DSA. Depends on which companies you want to work for. I have a TCS interview exam tomorrow. Hey, good luck on your exam. What do you think? Google spoiled you or not? Yeah, for sure. I think Google spoiled me, man. That's why I left. I didn't want to get spoiled anymore. Any tips on recursion and backtracking? I feel recursion is too tough. Recursion is tough, man, because it's not a very natural way to think of things. it took me some time, like weeks, months, to even start to get comfortable with recursion. Something that really helped me was trying to just trace the recursive path by drawing out all the branches of the recursion. Like anytime you're trying to track the recursion and then you come to the recursive call, usually it means anytime you recurse, there's like a branch in things, and then you try and draw that to see how it all comes together. I think drawing it out really helps me with recursion, is what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I just wish you luck, man. Good luck again, though. What's your previous company? I was at Google, and I quit. Anyways, next problem is count subarrays where the maximum appears k times. Use agents or a chain debugger to save AI tokens. It will save money. Yeah, I don't have any. I'm not spending any money right now, really. So I'm not too worried about that yet. I'm not trying to over-engineer something by saving something that doesn't even cost anything right now. But I'll keep it in mind. Alright, you are given an integer array nums and a positive integer k. Let m be the maximum value in the entire array nums. Return the number of contiguous subarrays in which m appears at least k times. A subarray is a contiguous sequence of elements within an array. Man, how are we gonna do this one? Maximum m appears at least k times. Let's look at the example. Hey, Mr. Singh is vibing. What's happening, man? Long time, long time. Where am I from? I live in Canada right now, but I'm from Jamaica. Alright, so example says nums is 13233 and k is equal to 2. And they say the answer is 6. Oh, the maximum value in the entire array. I see. So we need to grow it. Return the number of contiguous. Okay, we need to grow it. Oh man. Let me think about this one actually. The answer can be a long, so I feel like we have to be adding like chunks of arrays. Rafael CXeta. Thank you very much for the follow. Alright, so the max here is 3. So if we had a window, we want to grow it, and we need at least k, so k is 2, so we need at least 2 of these 3s. It's like once we see this 2, that means everything else towards the end is gonna also be a good subarray. And it also means like once we see this 3, it means that everything from here and everything from here is gonna be a good subarray. Everything after. So do I need prefix sums here, man? It's like prefix sums and sliding window. Because this is the, yeah. I think, should this be a sliding window problem? Or is it more of a prefix sums problem? I gotta think about that, but I'll solve the problem anyways. I'm going to try prefix sums here. So first thing I need to know is the maximum element in the array. And then I need to get a prefix sums of everything. Of like the count of that max element. So I need PS. Sure. No. Let me think. I don't know what I'm doing yet, man. I just know that if nums I is equal to the max elements, then we need to increase the max count. Right? And then that's where what am I trying to do, man? I don't think we need a prefix sums here, like vector. Maybe I'll use a map. So I'm mapping the sum to the first thing it appears at, I guess. The first index that that sum appears at. So should I have like 0 appears at -1. Alright, and then if we haven't seen that sum yet, then we'll enter it into our prefix sum. I don't know about this problem, man. It's too hard for me, maybe. But I think with this, then it's just slide the window, maybe? No, I don't even care about sliding the window, man. I think I can do everything. Hold on, let me give this. Let me think a little bit. Hey, Keck, what's happened? Favorite TypeBlazer. Oh, I haven't done my TypeBlazer today, have I? I'll do it soon. How's life? It's good. I'm just trying to get back into the daytime streaming. I launched my MVP project. Can you check it? Authentication microservice in minute curated for your idea or any project curated for your tenants. What does that mean? I don't know anything about what that means, man. I'm not a real engineer. I'm just a LeetCoder. Back in Thailand? I didn't know you left. Maybe you're traveling or something to like renew visas. You just launched it and it says 2024 in the footer. Oh, that thing? Yeah, it was a good time, Keck. Had a real good time. Rate my portfolio. Hey, man. I'm not, also, Ashik, welcome. I'm not really a rate my portfolio kind of guy, man. I don't usually like to click on those things. Yeah, because who knows? You guys trying to like dox me or something, maybe. For my safety, I shouldn't be clicking on those links, at least. Anyways, can you share your portfolio? I don't really have a portfolio. But I guess AlgoBlazer.com is one of them. Here, I'll link it. Oh shit, I just closed my chat, man. I didn't mean to do that. AlgoBlazer, TypeBlazer I made also. And I made MidnightSimon.com that I gotta do some work on. Those are the sites I've made recently. Let me show you TypeBlazer. I gotta do my daily challenge actually. TypeBlazer is just a typing website. $106 on the daily, very nice. Hey, I haven't updated or like maintained TypeBlazer in like 3 months or 4 months, and it's still working, so I'm pretty happy about that. At least, you know, I haven't really restarted anything or done any maintenance on the website for 4 months. I just let it ride, which, I mean, it's not great that I haven't done maintenance, but it's great that it hasn't like blown up. But maybe also because nobody uses it. Not that many people, at least. What's the other guy's name who's always winning our competition? Ricky Wong, maybe? Ricky Wong, fastest typer out there. Except Pixel Pusher. Alright, we're back to this problem, man. So we gotta find the number of contiguous subarrays in which M appears at least k times. Alright, so I'm doing this with prefix sums, and what I'm trying to say is if the max count is greater than or equal to k, then we can just add like, what are we gonna add? I don't know yet. I'm trying to add all. How do I explain this, man? All right. So in this array, max is 3, right? I don't like the commas. 1, 3. All right. Let's say we had some really long array like this. Maybe it's too long. Here's my idea. So k is 2, and I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to count all the max counts. So if we're looking for all the subarrays that have at least k max counts, we can see here's 1. It has 2. But we know if we have these 2 elements in this subarray, we can also have everything before the first one in this section. Oh, let me try this out, man. We can have like from here all the way there, or we can have here and all the way there as well. So I think you like multiply them. So if this is 1 subarray, maybe you can get like 1 more there, or 2 here. I don't know where to count, like 1, 2, and then it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's like 2 times 5 equals 10. So there's gonna be 10 subarrays, and the subarrays would look like this, 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think that's how you do this problem, and that's 10. Hawks of Code, what's happening? Hey, what are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? Never thought you'd catch that detail. Oh, the 2024 thing. I can't launch. Yeah, Mr. Love Pickle catches a lot of details, man. Is there an online group in AlgoBlazer which is live right now? I don't know if there is, douche, but we can try one. But hey, on every single problem on AlgoBlazer, it is like its own chat room. So if you went to this problem that I'm working on right now, you could see what I'm typing. We could say hi to each other right here. I can look at DP. That's how you're gonna solve this. That's crazy. I can look at your thing just like on good old binary search. You can look at my thing. Maybe. Oh wait, this is a different problem. This is not the problem I was working on. Cody Senpai, what's happening? Hey, what is this? This is like new age LeetCode. So every single problem is its own mini room, is what I'm saying. The subarray should have k times the m, no more, no less, correct? No, it should have at least k. At least k times. Anyways, so this is how I'm gonna solve it with that idea that I was trying to draw. Anyways, so if, can you share a link for the current problem? Yes. Man, I made a mistake, man. Oh, I shared a link for the daily problem, my bad. I made a mistake by not eating anything for real before I started the stream, man. I think I messed up real bad. Because I'm so hungry right now. And it hasn't even been an hour. Whiplash? Is that you? What you talking about, man? Who's Whiplash? PGTV, what's happening? I have some Ichiran ramen. Hey, where you living at, douche? We got Ichiran ramen. All right, let me finish implementing this idea. So I'm using prefix sums to solve this. So if the max count is greater than the left count, is just gonna be what should I say? The target is at k, or max count minus k. PS target? Target minus 1 maybe? No, PS targets plus. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think here. So, alright, if my maximum count of 1 would be at index 0, we still want 1. So it's PS target plus 1. So that's our left count. Our right count would just be n minus I plus 1. Alright, let me try that, man. Hey, what's happening? Douche and Cody Senpai, welcome to the party. Hey, tell me, I haven't tried this out tell me if you can see my drawings when he spectates. Or maybe those are bad drawings. I'm gonna try and draw something nicer. Yeah, you can see it, and when I clear it or hide it, you can't see my code. Interesting. I can. Alright, code is senpai. Can't see code. Douche can't see. Alright, I will have to try and look into that problem with no code being visible. Maybe we can try and refresh. I'm not sure. I'll look into it though. Thanks for telling me. Empty template. Roxanne, welcome. Hold on, should I? Compilation area. I've asked Claude how to make my popcorn yesterday. Fable Claude, the elite agent, made me purchase ingredients online. I told it I'd stop using it if my popcorn isn't good. Let's see how it goes. Hey, what did it tell you, man? You gotta say what Claude told you. Alright. Ants. I don't have an ants. That's what they're saying is wrong. Oh, geez. Still wrong. Because... I have to debug with couts. Bug alert, I didn't follow you yesterday, but I already seen following you. Hey, that's not a bug, man. That's a feature. Didn't I tell y'all that I was going to make it like MySpace where everybody who signs up has to follow MySpace Tom? I am MySpace Tom. Steven Sagaball, what's happening, man? This is a tool you was building since before. Yeah, this is the thing I've been working on for a few months now. Alright, so 3, 0. What the heck? How I get a 0, man? Index 3. That should be 1. So maybe PS0 equals 0. I don't know how that should work, actually. Hold on. This problem is too hard for me, man. Is Pokemon Card Boy? Hey, Pokemon Card Boy is balling with all their Pokemon cards. Just woke up, I'm so tired. Yeah, me too, and I didn't just wake up, but I am tired. Maybe purchase Ajinomoto to make a blend with Flavor Call. Then some Amish country small seed popcorn. What? You gotta tell us how it is. Alright. Hey, Cody Senpai, man. There is clearly something wrong. I will look into it, though. I'm not sure what your environment is like. What browser are you using? I've only tested this on Chrome. Alright, what we're trying to do, we're trying to debug why my thing ain't working. 1 times Oh, this one is wrong. Maybe this one should say n minus I. Wait. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to peek at your answer, douche. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're here, index 3, I'm trying to add n minus I, right? That should be the right count, yes. And the left count should be like that, right? Maybe I should do that before I add it into... Alright, I don't know where I'm going wrong, man. Alright, this should not be 0 though, that's for sure. This should be left count. PS target +1. So this, oh, I thought I changed that to a 0. One times 2, yes. And then when it's at index 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we should have, oh, I see where it's going wrong. Maybe I have to do target +1. I give up, man. I think I have a off by 1 somewhere. I'm gonna just click the cheat button. You work at Google for what role? What's your typing speed? I think I type around 80 WPMs or so on average. Yeah, I worked at Google. I was in infrastructure. Just reading my code. Wait, what? Let me know if you're gonna... Oh, you guys gonna meet up? I don't do right count, only left count. Oh, so maybe I'm like... Oh, yeah. You're right, because I'm like double adding with the right count, huh? So I should just add the left count. Wait, let's see what the AI says. Look closely at when you do this. Oh, well, I don't know what they're saying. Hey, greed FPS, what's happened? Look at that. As soon as I listen to do shit works. Maybe. Forget about the right counts. Wait. Test case. Oh wait, this is the new feature I added to like test a certain failing test case. So let me test it out right now. Add that test case, and then I just hit run instead of submit, and now I can see it's failing. Oh, Shiv SS. If possible, please add progressive questions. These may be difficult from a difficulty index for beginners. Yeah, I'm working on refining the whole roadmap thing. It's definitely not done yet, man. Long, use long. Hey, I got long, but yeah, I should have my longs like wherever too. But I think this test case is failing not because of a long though. It's failing because my code is whack. So the left counts. It's too many +1s, man. So I want the target to be like that. And then I don't need the right count thing. Hey Mario, what's happened? Do you still vibe code? For sure. I've been vibe coding every day for months. And this is my latest creation, is AlgoBlazer. It's crazy to see so many people view bossing these days, except for our guy. Props. Pseudo, please. What's happened? Are you saying my view count is so low that I couldn't possibly be view botting? Thanks. Are you currently doing any job? I'm unemployed. My job is I'm trying to make AlgoBlazer. Alright, so Douche says he doesn't do the right count. He only checks the left count. So if I get two things here, then I want to find the first thing, and it should be, we're looking for a target where 1 was, and it should add 2, and then I find this, and we add 4. So I'm dealing with a crazy off by 1. Hard for me to see. Hong twice have been forced to do this. So the first one adds 2. No, the first one adds... Alright, so it's a 1 off by 1. Maybe I'll just add left count plus 1. Submit that, see what's happening. Still wrong, man. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing, man. So sum is 1. Then we're looking for a 0. I know where. Maybe this needs to be -1. I changed that back and forth so many times. No, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Expected 3. 1. And then this one should add target 2. More debugging. It's too hard for me. Is the background a green screen? It is not a green screen. It's my basement. Anyways, we're gonna get this right one day, man. Hopefully soon. So this adds... What's my target here? Index 0. Target is 1. Is that how it works? I'm looking for 1. So maybe I put this in front. There we go. Jesus Christ, man. This problem's already too hard for me. I don't think it's right, man. Oh, it already passed. Look at that. It already passed. Oh, look. Greed FPS. Very good. I see you out there just now. Let's see what she did. I'm gonna peek. So hard for you, I'm dead. No, it's just all right. It's tough for me to implement sometimes with off by ones, but I think the idea I had was okay. Maybe I had a slight bug in my logic initially. Oh dang, you're doing some craziness here. Sliding window type stuff. Alright, should we try the next one in this section? I want to see your setup. You know, see me walk around to show it's not a green screen. Here it is. It's for real, man. It's real life out here. Alright, here we go. Do you let all the plants die? No, some of them died. But right now they're out in the real sun. And I'll bring them back down soon. Hey, maybe I'll bring them back down this weekend. I left them for like 2 months, you know. I had to give them to my auntie. Alright, maximum elements made equal. Let's try this problem. Hey, Cody Senpai, still here. Alright, here we go. You are given an integer array nums and a non-negative integer k. You may repeat the following operation any number of times, choosing each index at most once. Pick an index I that has not been picked before and replace nums I with any integer in the range nums I minus k to nums I plus k. After performing the operations, return the maximum number of elements that can all hold the same value. Because each index is chosen at most once and the choices are independent, an element with original value v can be turned into a target t exactly when t lies within that range. The answer is therefore the largest set of elements that share at least one common reachable value. Is this a sliding window problem? This is why I'm doing all these problems, man, because I'm not sure all the problems are great. So I want to do them first and then make adjustments to the lists and then fine tune it and then like try and launch it, advertise it. It's a sliding window, I think. Wait, let me see. Let me try and solve it first. What's the stream schedule? All right, the only guaranteed streams that I have right now are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Dang, I should have it on my website, but all right, I'll do that. I'll do that today, man. I'll update my website with my stream schedule. I haven't put my upcoming streams. Let me do it right now. So Mondays, this is all Eastern time. What time do I start? I start at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Monday for 3 hours. And I do algorithms at that time. Is this how you add an event? It should be recurring. I also do Wednesdays, same thing. I'll do it later, man. Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, 9 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays, and 7 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays. And I'm gonna try and do like a stream in the daytime, maybe like weekdays, but those aren't guaranteed, man. It's whenever I feel like, depending on what I gotta do. Miss your hairy ass. What? Are you gonna share your hair routine? Yeah, I got one secret to get hair like this, man. The one secret is I don't get haircuts. You choose date format ISO 8601 streaming to the world. I don't even know what that format is, man. I'll give you a time UTC timestamp or something. What? All right. I don't know what this problem is asking. So they give us 4612. Hey, Bet Simp, what's happening? How you doing? Plan on taking the day off? Oh yeah. Fridays. Wait, are you taking an official day off, or is it like a type of Friday day off where you just don't really do anything and you don't really take the day off, but you take the day off, if you know what I mean, man? I used to do that all the time. Everybody did that, man. I don't know. How do you vibe code these perfect? They ain't perfect, man. Cody Senpai can vouch for me that this website ain't perfect because it doesn't work for him. But it takes a lot of effort, kind of. Finish some meetings, so I'm donezo. Yeah, that was a Google Classic, yeah. I'd say Friday, like maybe 20% of people are working on a Friday. Everyone else just kind of lays low and doesn't respond to anything or do anything. Is there a site link? Yeah. Thanks, Cody. That's the link. All right. So we can replace anything with that range. So this becomes 2 to 6. Wait, what did I tell him it's? So 4 becomes 2 to 6. 6 becomes 4 to 8. This one becomes -1 to 3. And this other one becomes 0 to 4. I think this is a line sweep problem, man. Hey, Shiv SS, have a good night. But let me draw these things. Douche says it's sliding window. Douche is a lot better at algorithms than I am. So maybe I don't think I need all that. But line sweep is one of my favorite algorithms. So let me just draw these out. We got 2 to 6. We got 4 to 8. We got -3 to 1. And we got 0 to 4. And they say the answer is 3 because we got 4 3 times. So I'll do this one sliding window. I'm not sure if how you do this with I mean, I'll do line sweep, but I'm trying to think of how you do this with sliding window. I guess you can sort. Let me think. Sliding window style. You sort and then you grow the window until the first element is +k or something. I want to do line sweep, man, but this is in the sliding window section, so I'm gonna do sliding window like Douche did. Hey, Leet Whale in the house. How you doing, Leet Whale? Plus k plus 2 times k. Wait, what? 2 times k. I really want to do line sweep, man. Look at how nicely it looks for line sweep. Range is sort, needs C++ 23. Alright, BetSimp. I don't even remember what, I never knew what C++ version is on the thing, but I'll check, man. I will check. We're still trying to make the site nice, so all your feedback is much appreciated. So what am I trying to say here? I guess you just grow the window, man. And like, while num's right is greater than num's L plus K, then I guess we want to increment L. Is that what you're trying to say, douche? Or am I tripping? That sounds too easy. No, it's wrong. Answer is 2. So right. Should be 2 times k? Wait, why 2 times k? Oh, I see why. Because that one can go negative k. I see. Do I have to put in parentheses, or will PEMDAS? PEMDAS probably takes care of that. Dang, that is a lot easier to implement than the dang line sweep, man. Kinda. Minus the whole 2k part. I think it would have taken me some time to figure that, even though you told me already, man. But yeah, I guess this could be that, or it could be the line sweep thing. I think I just like to do line sweep, so I'd probably do that. Tonko Balanko, what's happening, man? Long time no see. Yeah, in the daytime. I'm back in the day a little bit. Can you explain? Yeah, I can explain. So this was one way I was gonna do it before, but let's take a look at the sliding window way. So imagine we have a left pointer, we have a right pointer. So the first thing I do is I sort nums. So sliding window, I guess you sort line sweep as well. So they're both n log n here. So let's sort this. We got 1, 2, 4, 6, right? And I'll put indices up here. So what we're looking for is, this is our main thing. So I'm gonna paste it right here. This is our shrinking condition, what I just typed. So right now, L is equal to 0, R is equal to 0. So R is gonna be, and K is 2. So this, if this is the smallest number in the array, in the subarray, then the largest number we can have is 1 plus k times 2. So that's 5. And that means if we had a 1, maybe this will help you visualize. Wait. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we had a 1, this one can expand k plus 2 or like k minus 2. So that's the whole range for that. So the biggest number that we can get is not just gonna be L plus K, which would be right here. It's actually gonna be L plus 2K, because there's the biggest number would be 5, and then we can also apply a negative K for that interval, you know. So that's what we're looking for. So we're growing this right thing. The right pointer will always be the biggest element in that window. So if it was on 2, the 2 will overlap with that 1 when you apply that k interval. So that's good, and we can grow it. Now let's try the 4. When we're at the 4 will overlap, and so on and so forth. And that's like the idea behind the sliding window. So you sort the nums, and then you're just growing the window until the largest number in the window is still within range of the smallest number in the window. And when the largest number in the window is bigger than the range of the smallest number, that's when you start to shrink the window. This looks like merge intervals though, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you can solve this problem with different techniques. Can you open chat for a previous question? I can't see old chat. It's not persistent. Wait, what do you mean? Previous question. Chat? Alright, next problem for me. Oh, like the chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, the chat is supposed to be persistent, but I forgot to enable some setting. So right now it's not persisting because the chat persists through Redis or Redis, however you say it. But I forgot to specify where the Redis thing is. But don't worry, I'll fix it after stream. It's just little speed bumps in deploying the website, man. Alright, the last category in sliding window is this problem here. And then, oh, another thing. Is this how it works? I'm trying to like, I'll show you how I'm getting the problems. So I'm trying to set it up so every 12 hours or so another problem releases. At least these problems that I've created with AI. And right now I have a few different sources, but I've only enabled LeetCode. So it's like going on LeetCode and it's reading all the LeetCode posts. And so let's click on one, like this one. This is the source, right? It's from all these posts. This one is from last week, August 7th. And people post their interview, and then they'll put the question that they got like this. And then I'm scraping this stuff, and I'm turning these into questions and putting them on the platform so that we can try them out. That's how the problem sourcing works. So I have a few different places where I'm doing scraping from, but I'm only focused on the LeetCode stuff right now. And then once the LeetCode thing is more stable, I'll add like all the rest of my sources. Type Blazer. Alright, let's do one real quick and then we'll move on to the last problem in that section. Alright. You ready? Normal mode? Yeah. Dictionary? I know you like dictionary mode. Let's do dictionary. Here we go. TypeBlazer time. How long did it take you to build? I've been working on this for a few months. Maybe 2 months or so. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's see if TypeBlazer is still working. What time is it, man? I gotta eat food. But it's not time to eat yet, I guess. It's too easy out here, man. Dictionary mode. Alright, easy, easy. Where are you at, Keck? 7 at 1. What's going on? Guest Phoenix. Keep on keeping on, my friend. Alright. TypeBlazer, very nice, very nice. Alright, that's it, that's all. Very nice TypeBlazer. Let's do this problem though. Smallest covering window. Given 2 strings, S and T, find the shortest contiguous substring of S that contains every character of T, including duplicates. If T has a character twice, the window must contain it at least twice. Characters are case sensitive. If no such window exists, return an empty string. If several windows tie for the minimum length, return the one that starts earliest in S. Oh no. Do you actually think I'm rich? I'm definitely middle class. You're rich enough to be rich, man. I guess in the grand scheme of things, if you compare yourself to like the actual rich people, you're not rich. But if, I don't know, middle class and rich, they don't really have any super definite boundaries, you know. I think you need at least 1 million net worth to be rich. I think 1 million net worth wouldn't even be considered rich in 2026 if rich is the highest class. I don't know. What is your rating on Code Forces? Tits man, what's happened? I don't do Code Forces because I'm not that good. Steve and Simon are both rich? No, not me. American software salary is like 500K a year. It's so silly, and you have to like speed up search optimization or something. Yeah, I don't. All right, honestly, man, I don't think you're rich if you gotta go to work and get paid by the hour or something like that based on your time. That ain't rich money. That's like poor money. Got a bug in the new feature. Hey, let me know, let me know. I'm trying to fix everything. Greed FPS. Let's binary search your net worth. You don't have to, man. I'll tell you right now, it's under 1 million. So you're saying you're rich when you never have to work again. I'm saying you're rich when you don't need to go to a job like that, man. Or I guess Sundar is rich, but he still got a job. I don't know. I don't know what makes you rich. I guess when your kids are rich and they didn't have to do anything their whole lives, that's rich. If your kids don't have to work a day in their lives until the day they die because your money is gonna cover them, you're probably rich, man. If a test case is very large, it can be added to the test run. Interesting. Even, alright. Greed FPS, even if you did, so there's this feature, let me just see your code. I don't want to take your code, but just for the sakes of testing out the website. Ah, geez, what did you do? This is like Java or something? Alright, so I'm gonna submit. And then there's this one. So maybe we don't copy it because it's too big. But you can click add to run. Let's try that. I'm gonna add it to the run. So now I see. Alright, thank you very much, Greed. This is 100% not working as intended. I will fix that in the next update, which will be real soon. Thank you very much. Number is probably 5 million net worth minimum. Right, I believe you're rich when you can do groceries without looking at prices and thinking of a budget. Nah, a lot of people can do that, man. But that doesn't mean, it could mean that they're just financially irresponsible too. If they don't look at the prices. I want to stay on the hills with some sheeps and cows. What? I think being rich is step 1, own your house. Step 2, save money. Step 3, realize how much you can save when you own house. Step 4, spend money. What? Suggest a bike to buy? I don't ride bikes, man. Who's rich? Kek Lel is super rich, man. Everybody here is rich, almost, except me. I'm not. Maybe if I was like Steven Sagiball's age, I'd be rich. I like role-playing as poor people? Nah. My net worth is negative 1,000, plus I'm unemployed. Yeah, that's not very rich. I don't own a home, man. Alright. We gotta try and solve this problem. So, let's look at example 1. S and T, and the answer is bank. ABC. So it doesn't even need to be, it just needs to contain the characters, right? So A, B, C, and we're looking for what? A substring. And the one that starts earliest. How come it's bank and not Adobe C? A, B, C. You know? Bank is a shortest window. That's why. Minimum. Right. Okay. 10 to the 5th. S and T. So how are we gonna do it, man? For sure we need some type of frequency map for T. And then I guess comparing the map every time. I'm not sure if this code is gonna pass, but I will try it. So I'll use a vector int tfreak of 26 as my frequency map for T. So for every character in T, let's increment the frequency like that. Alright, so S length iterating through fifth sense. Oh, both lower and uppercase. Oh dang, man, you're right, I forgot. Lower and uppercase. Icy Black Deep, how you doing, man? What is a string? Wait, what? Where do you see that? What do you mean? Oh, like like a capital S string? Yeah. What it? That is kind of funky, man. Was it there before? Let me refresh. Maybe this is a bug because I switched to Java and I switched back to C++, and I think it kept the Java. This might be a real bug. Yeah, Eagle Eye. How do you see that, man? Let me see if it would run though. Yeah, it doesn't know what string is. And it's missing stuff. Alright, so let me add possible bug in C++. Alright. Just taking some notes here on things I gotta change. Alright, does it work now? Hey, why is it tripping now, man? Public? Wait. I don't even know how C++ works. Maybe I'd... Okay, yeah, the thing is wrong, man. That's crazy talk. I think I know what happened though. I think it's because I pasted the Java code into my C++, and then there's like no reset button. So I think when I went to Greed FPS's thing and I copied all of his code and it was Java and I pasted my C++ thing, that's what messed it up. So maybe it's not like a bug in the template, it's a bug in just I copied the wrong code. Do you still work at any company? I do not work anywhere. Alright. Let's try and solve it. So what am I trying to say? I need my frequency. S-freak. Oh shit, it's I'm just gonna use an unordered map because we have capital things in there. So by your definition of rich, you are rich? No, if I had kids, they'd be broken and like they could not live their lives without working, man. I can't even finish my life off without having to get more money again. Like I don't have enough money to live the rest of my life unless my life is really short, you know. All right. What are we doing? Incrementing that, and then we gotta make sure that when do we shrink it though? Brent Arata, what's happening? Can I ask for a feature request? 100% for sure you can. Grow the window until we get everything. And then while we have everything, we shrink the window. Alright, I'll make a function called isGood that's going to like compare. Can't I just put also here? I'm too lazy, man. I don't need anything actually because I'm not modifying anything. I'm just going over UMT and I'm just making sure that so if UMS doesn't have that character that's in T, then we're just gonna return false immediately because it's not good. But then if it does, if I should try and do this a little bit more efficient, and it's not find char because char is a dang special word. Alright, so this means we've found it, and then we just want to make sure that if count is greater than the count there, then it's also bad. Here it's true. Add autocomplete and IntelliSense the editor per language. The one enhancement LeetCode doesn't have. LeetCode doesn't have that, man. I swear LeetCode has it. Oh, you need premium to get autocomplete. I remember it had it when I was training, and I specifically turned it off because I don't want to let that make me not remember what's out there. But I will maybe add it. Let's add Copilot. It does have AI, so if you get the wrong thing, you can, oh shit, you can hit, like, when you get the wrong answer, it will say, why is it wrong? And you click it, and it will talk to Claude Sonnet or something to figure out your problems. Alright. What was I trying to do? I was trying to do this thing where I'm adding this to unordered map S, and then while it's good, so while is good, we want to shrink the window, and we shrink the window by like this. But after each iteration of if it's good, that's when we need to check the lengths. So if the length r minus l plus 1 is less than our best length, then we got to update the best length to r minus l plus 1, and we got to update the window to be, dang, I don't know how to do this. Because I don't want to create all these copies of the string while the sliding window is going. L to R, I guess. So that's gonna be the best window, and then at the end, wait, is it? Oh, if it's not there, we should return empty. So I'll say the best window is, oh no, -1 or something. Oh wait, store the start. Oh yeah, because we already have the size. We already have the size in best. So yeah, I'll do that instead. Best start. Hey, Cody Senpai. Hey, bye. What was that? What are you saying? PNL Wizard. What's happening? Is this a new LeetCode competitor? Yes. How does it compare? It's still under development, but it's looking good so far. Alright. So here now it's like if the best is int max, otherwise we want to return the substring starting at best start, something like that, man. Let's see if it works. It does not, because I'm hitting them with Adobe C, man. Let me think. So if this window is smaller, oh, you know what? I never L++, man. That's why. I've been forgetting to do that. Alright, there we go, man. Not too bad. Well, let's see if it's fast enough. It is fast enough. Not too bad. And that's the sliding window section. So that's 3 sections we did. Next one is binary search. These are just the fundamentals. Hash maps, 2 pointers, sliding window, binary search, stacks and queues. And these are more scary. And then the most scary stuff, maybe, down here. But I do need a segment trees and some other stuff. You look like Oliver Tree with beard. Knit 101, what's happened? Not sure who Oliver Tree is. Above description, the solve counter doesn't change in real time after you submit a problem as accepted. Yes. Yes. This is true. I have a bug tracking that. I'm gonna fix that the next update. The first problem in the problem section is very scary. Hey, douche. What do you mean? The first problem in the problems section. Which problem are you talking about? You mean the first problem in the like, oh, Roman numerals. What do you mean that's scary? I thought that's like a easy one. For at least somebody your level. It's been a while since I did Roman numeral. Alright, what time is it, man? Is it time for me to go eat? Wait, here we go for Oliver Tree. Come on, man. Cody Senpai. People still rickroll each other in 2026, man. Come on. Breakfast? Yeah, maybe. Maybe these daytime streams will just be a little 2-hour thing. I don't know if I'm have enough energy to carry on. But the next time I stream, I will be doing binary search, and stacks and queues maybe, if I get that far. Alright, that's it, man. I just wanted to show face, test out some of these new features, get some feedback, and then now I'm gonna go eat some food and work on like feature requests, bugs, and all that stuff. Maybe trying to like refine the learn part a little bit more. Maybe you can update the schedule in Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now too. Let me just make a note of that to update. I've been streaming back for like a month and I haven't updated my schedule. I'm gonna just text my wife. Remind me to update my schedule. There we go. Alright, everybody. That's it, that's all. I'm gonna raid somebody. Any LeetCoders in the house? This guy says LeetCode, but he's trying to figure out Postgres. Well, maybe we'll go raid him anyways. Talking about AlgoBlazer or something. Oh, he's just testing. It's his first stream or something. Alright, that's it. Quick Friday stream, doing some algo blazing. I just really wanted to show face at this time of the day because it's been a long time since I streamed in the daylight time. So I'm letting everybody know I'm still alive, man. Wait, Brent Arato. Did I add your suggestion to my notes? Let me do that real quick. Alright. Raid is initiated. Greed FPS, good luck on your OA tomorrow, man. And Cody Senpai, adios amigo. I'll look into like why you couldn't see anyone's code or something. Hopefully we can find a reason. Douche Knit 101, have a good day, good night. Thank you very much for tuning in. PNL Wizard, Adios, Brent Arata, Bed Simp, Icy Black Deep, Roxanne, Steven Sagiball, everybody who's lurking. Hello Kitty Boy from YouTube. See you next time, man. I gotta go, everybody. I gotta go eat some leftover pizza or something else. I'm not sure what. But I'll be on tomorrow for some lead coding, 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. 7:30 p.m. actually.